My younger brother left everything to our sister in his will and completely cut me out, so I investigated why he hated me. My brother Marcus died 3 weeks ago, heart attack at 35. At the will reading, his lawyer opened the envelope and read everything to our sister Diane, his house, his savings, his car, his collections, everything. I got nothing, not even a photo. Diane looked as shocked as I felt. We'd both thought Marcus and I were closest. We grew up sharing a room. He taught me to ride a bike. I taught him to throw a football. We talked every week until 5 years ago when he just stopped calling. I tried reaching out. He'd respond with one-word texts, then nothing. I figured he was busy, then angry about something. I spent months wondering what I'd done wrong. Had I said something at Mom's birthday? Forgotten something important? Then I wondered if maybe he was gay and our parents had said something terrible. That would explain the sudden distance. Or maybe he'd gotten into some kind of trouble and was ashamed. I ran through 100 different theories. None of them made sense. But why leave everything to Diane? She lived 2 states away, barely visited, called once a month maybe. I was the one who drove Mom to her appointments, handled Dad's funeral arrangements, fixed Marcus's sink when it broke, showed up. The lawyer handed Diane a sealed envelope. He instructed me to give this to you after the will reading. He said you'd know what to do with it. Diane opened it right there, read it. Her face went gray. She looked at me and then back at the letter. Her hands were shaking. She closed her eyes for a long moment. What does it say? I asked. She handed it to me without a word. The letter was dated 6 years ago, written in Marcus's handwriting. Diane, if you're reading this, I'm gone. Everything goes to you because you're the only one who knows. David can never know. He'd blame himself, and it wasn't his fault. When we were kids, Dad used to come into our room at night. David slept like the dead, never heard anything. I'd pretend to be asleep. Dad would shake me awake, make me go downstairs to the garage. It happened from the time I was 7 until I was 14. Every Tuesday and Friday night, like clockwork. David never knew. I made sure he never knew. When I turned 14, I fought back. Told Dad I'd tell everyone if he ever touched me again. He stopped. But I couldn't be around David anymore. Every time I saw him, I'd remember those nights. Remember that he was sleeping 10 feet away while I was hurting. I know he didn't know, but I couldn't stop thinking, how did you not hear? How did you sleep through all of it? I left home at 18 and barely came back. I couldn't look at our old room, couldn't hear Dad's voice without feeling sick. After Dad died, I thought I could rebuild things with David. I tried, but every time we talked, I'd see our childhood room, see his empty bed, hear nothing but his peaceful breathing. I started avoiding his calls. It was easier than explaining. I couldn't tell him what happened. He'd torture himself, wondering why he didn't wake up, why he didn't hear, why he didn't protect me. And it wasn't his fault. He was a kid. He needed sleep. He didn't know. But I couldn't stop resenting him for it anyway. So I left him out of the will because I don't want him picking through my things. Don't want him going through my house, finding things that might give it away. Let him think I hated him. Let him think I was cruel. It's better than him knowing the truth. Diane, use the money however you want. Maybe give some to David if you think he needs it. Just don't tell him why I left. Let me be the bad guy. He deserves to remember childhood as good. Marcus. I read it twice, then sat down on the floor because my legs wouldn't work. The lawyer's office was spinning. Diane knelt next to me and put her hand on my shoulder, but I couldn't feel it. All those nights I slept peacefully. All those mornings I woke up rested. All those years I told friends we had the best dad. He was protecting me even then. He'd been protecting me his entire life.